me at the hair. I pray all is well with you. Okay, so in this video, I want to make a couple of, how can I say, charms. And I'm going to do it using some Shrinky Dink paper. A Shrinky Dink sheet, right? And so this is a brand that I got from Amazon. I don't remember the brand, but I will leave some links in the description section of some other brands. I do have some other brands, but this was like an Amazon pack, so I don't know the name of it. So what I have here is the Shrinky Dink sheet. I have some Stazon ink. I have a couple of stamps and a stamp block. I have this wooden stamp, this clear stamp, and I also have this heart punch, and I have a mason jar punch. I'm not going to use all of them. It is indicative upon how much I have left after I stamp. Now, I'm not putting these in the oven. I am going to use a heating tool. And I'm going to use these tweezers to hold it down as I heat it up. Now, I don't know if you know anything about Shrinky Dinks, but it shrinks. So if you stamp something small, it's going to be tiny. But that's okay, because I do want the charm to be very tiny before what I'm going to use it for. Which I'm not going to show in this video. I'm just going to show the process of making this charm. And I don't want it colored. It's going to be plain. So I'm going to stamp on the frosted side. This is a Stampin' Up, what is it? It's like, I forgot what they call it. But you can, like, poke holes on it. I forgot what that's called. But anyway, just so when I stamp, it has some give, like the little cushion, instead of being so hard. So I'm going to use this Stazon ink, which is permanent ink. And I'm going to stamp it. Stamp the sheet. See, Daisy, I want to get a good impression too. Make sure I got this all stamped up, all inked up really nice. It's like a piercing cushion. This is nicely inked. It's real windy outside. Very, very windy. And I'm going to go ahead and stamp. Now, the only thing is I have to cut this out. I'm going to have to fussy cut it. I know y'all hear that wind, right? And there's a train going by. So, I mean, I could color this in, but I think I want to color it in after I ink it. I mean, after I cut it, after I shrink it. It's going to be small. So, while the ink is soaking into that, let me show you this. This is one that I made. It's real small. But I had hand-drawn this heart. And then I have put a little hole for a charm. I am going to use it for something. So let me now take this up. Ooh, that's a good impression. Okay, with the exception of right there, which I think I'm going to do one of these numbers. Just to, and then right here. Okay, and like right here. So a couple of, okay. So now that I have that like that, let me stamp this off on something, because I'm pretty sure there's still a little more ink. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Alrighty. So now, time to cut this out. It's not that hard to cut. Just gotta take my time. And cut. I think I'm gonna do one more, and like I know these are going to be extra tiny. Because you see this size became, hold on a second. This, so this is about the same size, so it'll probably get around that small. If I was cutting up paper, I would chop this up into, as I was fussy cutting it, just to make it easier, but I don't want to waste the Shrinky Dink paper, so I am doing it a little bit different. Okay, so that's cool right there. I can see the difference in the color from there. Okay, so it's a little white part there. I wonder if that's gonna really show up a lot. I'm just gonna try to get it out here. So I'll be very careful. Okay, and I'm gonna come back here. I know this is, okay, so that's what it looks like on this side. Okay, you see the little white right there. So let me try to get it off. Cut it off. Okay, that'll do. It's just a little there and a little there, but that's okay. So now I want to try to do this mason jar. Let me see, come as close as I can here. Good, right? So this is gonna be tiny too. Now the key is, if you want a hole, you have to put the hole in before you shrink it. And I'm gonna put some holes. I want to try to color this one with a Stampin' Up marker. I'm gonna try it. If I like the way this comes out, let's try this color for the jar. You know what? No. We're gonna try this yellow for the jar. And we all going, this heart is gonna be so tiny when it comes out, y'all. Oh my God, so tiny. But we're gonna try it anyway. See, it's gonna be half this size. Ooh, ooh. But let's see. Before I do the jar, right? I'm gonna leave the jar, and let's color this. Yeah, let's color the frosted side. There's some tooth. Depending upon how this comes out, then I'll know if I'm going to color the jar before or after. I definitely want to punch this because I want to put some string in it. Because instead of tossing this piece, I decide, piece of Shrinky dink, I decide to use it. And I want to put this in an art journal in a unique kind of way. Okay, over it one more time. Let's see how it's gonna do. Oopsie, but when I touch it, I notice the ink comes up. So hold on one second. Let me hold it right here and then do that again. You see, it came off on my hand. Okay, so let me get these markers out the way. Let me put them over here. I'm gonna move this. I want to, ooh, it's one more thing I did want to do, but I will do another set after this. I want to stamp these butterflies. Okay, we'll do one afterwards. Let's do this like this. Okay. Now, only thing, it's smart to have a box because it moves all around when, you know, the air from the heat tube is blowing. So, I'm gonna use this box here. And we'll do one at a time. I'm so excited to see how this is gonna work. Oh, let me put the hole with, when I say excited to see how it's gonna work, I mean I'm doing a little different. I'm using the Stampin' Up markers, which I've never done with the Shrinky Dink, and just stamping and coloring later. So let's do this. Let's put it to the side here. That ink came off on my hand. Again, it's not drying like I thought it would. And let's put the hole on this one. I think in the middle here. I gotta turn this around so I can see it. See, the Stazon ink is different. Okay. Okay, that's good. All right, so one at a time. First, we'll do this one. Here's a heat tool. And where's those tweezers? Okay. And I need to make sure I have a book to press down on it. Let me make sure I get that book ready. Because it's good to have something to press down hard on it when I think I want to use maybe a jar. Maybe a jar, because I'm not going to be able to grab it out of this box fast enough before it gets hot. So let me see. I have to get something I can just press down on it. Oh man. Hold on. I don't have a small book in here. I'm gonna have to go get one. Unless I use the bottom of this, but this has, hold on y'all, I'm looking for something. I didn't think that one through. Oh my goodness, and I can't even pause this if I'm using a phone. Let me see. Okay, I'm gonna see if I could use this, because this is like, it's not 100%. I can make it flat, or unless I use one of my inks. Let me see, just in case. Let me put one of them here. Okay, here we go. Try to move it around. I see it's starting to shrink already. There it goes. There it goes. So when it starts to, when it gets like this, it's fine. It's going to start to go back out on its own. There we go. Oh, so cute. Okay, let me move this so you can see it. It worked. You see? Okay. It has a little bit of, let me put a little bit more heat to it. That's just so I can get it a little bit flatter. Okay, it's nice. It's nice. Okay. I could see where this was the ink. It came up with it, but that's not bad at all. Okay, let me see if is the ink coming off. Nope. So that's that one. And let's see this one. Okay. Flatten it a bit. Nice. Okay. No, it's flat enough. It's flat enough. It's cute. Okay, let me put this here. So this is how this came out. And we have this one. It's nice. Oh my goodness. And it's so cute. This one's actually bigger than this one. And you can see the irregularity in the curves because I freehanded the circle and then cut it out. And it's funny because I could see where leaving a little bit, not having like a even, like, how can I say, a real, like, definite, defined cut over here. But at first glance, you can't really see it. Okay, so now it does well. When the ink is on there, I think if I try to do this, let me see. I don't know what's okay. Let me see. Try to color it afterwards. That's what I wanted to really see how it would fare. I think it looks nice colored afterwards. Let's see. Oh, yeah, but some of that ink wants to come off, but I wonder if I heat set it. Let me see what will happen if I heat set it. Does it come off? No. Yeah, it still come off a little bit, but not a lot. But after a while, it'll dry because this is, I don't know if these are alcohol-based or water-based. I don't know. But anyways, let's see. Okay, let's do, we have this mason jar. I want to do that. Move these out the way. And I want to do this. Okay. But I'm thinking to like cut this out in a square to make this a square once I stamp it. So I'm gonna go ahead and stamp it. I'm not gonna try to like cut it out perfectly around the edges. I'm gonna use a trimmer. Let me bring in this. Oopsie. Sorry, I shifted it. Okay, here we go. And I'm gonna stamp this. I'll come back here. Get this nice and inked up. Nice and inked up. Close it. Now, take the Shrinky dink paper and stamp. Nice stamp. I should have put it down here where I could see through it so I could use these lines to help me with the measurements and to get proper great alignment, but I didn't. Ooh, that looks nice. Okay, so now to bring out that little trimmer, where is it? Okay, here we go. All right, move these to the side. And first thing first, let me cut this part off. So, oh boy, I see where I should have did something a little bit different with this. Okay. Oh boy. Okay. Well, let me do it like this first, but I want that paper. I don't want to waste. Okay, so, yeah. It's not going to be like a perfect, it's not going to be the way that I really want it to be because, I didn't use this to measure it out. It's not the worst, but I'm going to do something a little different. Ooh. Yeah. I'm not feeling that really. It's okay. So lesson learned. Okay. So, let's see. Yeah. Yep. Let me cut this a little bit more off. A little bit more. Ooh. Yeah, That's not doing what I wanted to do. But what I'm going to do, and then I got it so close to this bee. Oh my God. Let me see if I could. Yeah, that's not doing what I wanted to do, y'all. But it doesn't mean that it's not usable. So I'm gonna go ahead and just discovery and exploration. You learn what doesn't work. And watch me do this. Cut this off. And then I'm gonna come up here, right here. Yes. And I'm still gonna try to make it into a little charm. It's so little. I need to. Okay, so the camera had cut off. I don't believe it. So what I did was I had inked it up with the Distress ink and the Distress oxide and the Distress ink, right? When I cut out the purple one, and you saw the size of it. And the mason jar I inked with the Distress ink. This is Peacock Feathers and this is Wilted Violet. So, and then, like I did the other ones, I shrunk them down. You already saw that process anyway, so maybe you didn't need to see it again. And here are the charms. So here they all are. It's so cute. This one, I cut it, it was irregular. I didn't cut it too straight. So, but it's still nice. I like it. And so, let me see if I can turn this around. I'm going to show you all of them. These are the ones that I just did. And they're cute, right? Shrinky dink. And this is the one I had cut out by, I drew the heart and cut it out. So you can see the little difference here. But this is the one I punched out. This is the one I punched out. These two were cut out. This was trimmed, but then I had to go back and cut it because it didn't come out right. And so, now they're ready for me to string and use in a little journal, a journaling page. Maybe I should show me stringing them. Here's this little string here. Go an extra step further with this. Now, if it's going to be a challenge, then I'm going to let it go. And then that'll be it for this video, because that's really what I want to show, like the Shrinky dink process. It's not everything with the journal and stuff. I have another channel where I'm going to be doing my Bible and creative journaling. I decided to keep that channel for that, go back to that, and do my arts and crafts on here. But they will be connected. They are connected, actually. So here is this one. So you see? It's so cute. So it's, let me try stringing the other one. And the holes are not too small to get this string through. I mean, if I want to put a ribbon through, of course, that would be harder. But for this tiny string, it works very well. And so, okay. And now, this one over here. That hole is tiny. I use the same hole punch, so I don't get it, but I think it has a lot to do with how I was holding the tweezers. Okay, this one seems a little bit more challenging. I wonder why. Oh, well, it's obvious the hole is smaller, but there we go. A little bit more concentration. So that's this one. So I do have the Shrinky Dink plastic where I can even print on. And so I'm going to, what I would like to do is do some printing cuts using the Cricut. That way the cuts will be really good, like this mason jar. I like when it's punched out, and the heart came out nice too. And something I realized when I was doing this was that I could apply a little bit more heat when it was flattening out. I realized that with a couple of them, I moved a little bit too quick, and I could have like applied a little bit more heat continually, and it would have flattened out even more. I saw that with the mason jar, and so I did it with this, but that was the part that I thought was recording, and the camera had cut off. Too bad, man, but it's okay. So I'll probably do some more with some printing cuts and showing like how I did it in Design Space, and then or just showing it cut out already, because sometimes all of that, depending, it's not always necessary. Okay, so yeah, so here they are, these cute little charms. Let me move. And they're ready to be stringed for what I want to use them with in the journal. Too cute. I want to make a very unique journal page with this. I liked it. What do you think? And they're all stringed up and ready to go. All right, so that's it. So with that being said, I want to say thanks for watching. God bless you. And remember, Jesus loves you. Later.